Damion, Whitworth men's basketball is just about ready to embark on another exciting season, 23-24. You guys open the year this Friday at home against Carnegie Mellon. But let's go back and let's talk about, you guys had some extra practice time this year to get ready for the season. What kind of impact did that have on preparation?
Yeah, it was great. There was a rule change in Division III where we were able to have up to 8 practices within the school year outside of the regular season. So we took full advantage of that and had all of our 8 practices prior to the October 15th. And it was really nice. It was great as a coach, feeling like you're playing with a little bit of house money as far as time and being able to spend a little bit more time on things that maybe it feels like you're just trying to cram them in before your first game. So it was very enjoyable, and I think it was well received by the student athletes. They were very much in favor of being able to do team activities earlier on and actually get some coaching and practice in. So all in all, it was great. I haven't talked to any coaches or players around Division III that didn't enjoy this change. So I'm really glad that we were able to do that.
So this is a veteran team in the sense that 90% of the guys are back from last year. You only have 2 new players. What is that's different from how we've been the last few years, where we've had several new faces to work in? How did that make an impact on preparation for the season?
Yeah, I think overall, even with, we graduated some really great seniors who played a lot of minutes for us, but even with their departure, I think overall the experience level of the team, is higher than what it was last year, because last year we had half of our team that were freshmen. We brought in 2 transfers. We also had the return of JoJo Anderson, who was off last season due to an injury. So all in all, it does feel like there's more experience, even though there's still inexperience playing together. So I think it's been great in that there's an understanding of the program and an understanding of expectations and how we do things, that allowed us to just jump in a little bit quicker. But still, it doesn't matter how experienced your team is. You've kind of got to start from the ground up. So, and you can't assume that anything is understood or remembered from the year before. So from a coaching standpoint, you still got to go through all of the same install. And you just hope that you can get to a product that's working together a little bit sooner than maybe if you didn't have that experience.
How did the scrimmages we had help that play out?
Really good. We played 2 scrimmages and then our alumni game, and we had some really great things. We had some really not so great things, and that's kind of the goal of those. You hope that you can flush out some of those things before the season and have an opportunity to work on them so they're not just new to your eyes once it counts on the record book. So I was very pleased with the lessons that we learned and the effort and the intensity that our guys have brought. So they were very valuable for us, and we're excited. I know our guys are super excited for this to be a competition week.
Knowing that how you expect a season to turn out is not always how a season turns out. What do you expect to be some of the strengths of this team this year?
Really, their connectedness. They're just very connected, very together. I think they hold themselves to a pretty high standard. They have, at least in practices throughout. I think they share the ball really well and just play unselfishly, which is really great. I love that, and I just think individually you have a lot of personalities that are willing to display that. So, our goal, our expectations are always to be competing for and winning Northwest Conference championships and being able to challenge yourself at a national level, hopefully with an NCAA tournament run. So none of those expectations or goals are any different this year. Obviously, you've got a long journey in order to get there.
We're going to open against 2 really solid programs this weekend at home. Carnegie Mellon from the University Athletic Association and St. Olaf from the Minnesota Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. What do we know about these 2 opponents, and what challenges will they present?
Both really good teams. They've got some veteran players. Both of them have some 3-level scoring guards. solid bigs. So, Carnegie Mellon, like you mentioned, plays in a really great conference. They have, I don't know, 4, maybe even 5 teams that are ranked in the top 25 from their conference this year in this preseason poll. So, very battle-tested team and program. St. Olaf has been really tough over the years and does a great job in their Minnesota conference. So both of them are really solid programs and really just the start of some great teams that we have coming to the Fieldhouse this fall.